We're here with the man of the hour, Juan.
What up, guys?
For those of you who don't remember, Juan was in the other video that we had where it was hot girl finds out what it's like to be an average guy on Tinder. You were kind enough to join us. Could you describe currently your dating life?
Low-key, it's non-existent. I don't think I've gotten a date in like 2 years or something.
Damn. Do you have the dating apps? What, like, are you on Tinder, Hinge, Bumble?
Me and my friends made different apps. All the accounts were for me. So,
Okay.
Like, someone got Tinder, someone got Hinge. I got Bumble. We spent the night like making the profiles, setting it up and everything. And then I think after like a week, I think only my friend that was using the Hinge account got one. It was one. We got one. But I think my friend on Tinder was like just hitting accept to everyone. So after like a few days, I was like, no, don't do that. Because I don't want just random anyone.
I'd be on there. I'd be like, that ain't a chick? But anyway.
But yeah, the one girl on Hinge, and then like we were texting or whatever, but I hate texting. Like I fucking hate like texting people. So I told her, I was like, hey, like I don't really like texting. Do you think like we could call on the phone or something? And then I got ghosted after that. And I was like, I told my friend what I did, and she was like, well, maybe you should have just like said, can I get your number? Instead, I was like, damn, I probably should have said that.
But even then, micromanaging, like, hey, you said, hey, I don't like texting, let's call.
Yeah.
That is not a valid excuse for someone to be, get this guy out of here. He just asked to call.
She probably had like a lineup, you know. Yeah, the roster.
She had a lineup and then just didn't like you, and that was it. Because if Michael B. Jordan says, I don't like texting, let's call.
Yeah.
She's calling within 30 seconds. Any girlfriends? You've never had a girlfriend or?
I mean, I did for a while, but then it just
Fizzled out?
yeah.
Who ended it?
Oh, she did. She said she wanted to work on herself.
Oh, not to work on yourself line.
It's an evil world we live in.
In a nutshell, I guess it's been rough for you out here.
Yeah, basically.
That was the fun part that we're gonna do. You obviously know that attractive women probably have easier dating lives. So I want you to maybe see what that would be like if you were an attractive girl, what your dating apps would look like if you were a cute girl.
I could probably have like a full-time job doing that, just dating.
Area, let's see, what she's in school, right?
Yeah, what school does she go to?
She goes to maybe like USC, hometown. It could be Riverside. She's clearly a Virgo. Isn't that so stupid on dating apps? You have to put your astrology sign. I'm cool. Think we should be good. Bet, done. So the funniest thing just happened. We're just looking up the dating preferences and the age range of the guys and everything. And the likes are already filing in right now. Juan was like, damn, already? Because we're not even done setting up the profile and he's already getting likes from dudes. We even got to the video yet. Dad, look! we haven't even done any of the power-ups or nothing. It's all coming in. Because that was 5, 6, and it's been 1 minute.
Yeah, I think as soon as we hit like preference to man then woman, it just automatically started coming in.
Yeah, her name is Cindy. The second he switched it to interested in males, boom, we just got 7, another one, another one. We already know, yes, women get way more options for sexual partners, whatever, than men. I'm already surprised we haven't even started the experiment yet. Now I know why these girls be acting the way they do. They open a dating app and this is why you don't get replies on dating apps, is because you're one of 100,000 men that she's, I don't like his hat color.
Just went to the bathroom real quick before we did this, and then I just got like 8.
Oh my, look at the
I went to the bathroom in like 2 minutes. Oh.
Cha-ching. So Juan is about to leave. He already has, how many matches do you have?
I got 28.
So he's got effectively 30 likes already on the profile. We haven't even finished the intro, but up the ante, I want you, Juan, to act like a complete spoiled brat. You can message as many as you want, but be as disrespectful, bratty, bitchy, moody as possible, and let's see how the men respond to that. Is that cool with you? Can you be me?
Yeah, I could do that.
Perfect. All right, brother.
All right.
Appreciate you coming by. Have fun.
All right, we'll do.
Cindy.
I'm Cindy.
So it's been a few days and my facial hair is trying its best to grow back. Juan is here again. Yay, everyone give it up for Juan. Please, I've been dying to hear about this. What happened with your profile?
Cindy. Cindy was getting all the guys. It was a matter of seconds. The likes just started coming in. Once we were done filming here, I went back home. Like the whole car ride, it was just like new Hinge, like.
By the time you got home, how many likes did you have?
It was like at 150, for sure above 1. And that was just like a 30-minute car drive.
You did send me a little screen grab here, and it was all these matches and you hadn't even been home yet. You're getting all these matches. We wanted you to speak to these guys and be a total bitch. How did that go?
I kind of just picked the ones that gave me a comment because it was like kind of overwhelming to like pick from the ones that were just likes, because it was like, what the fuck, you just liked it? So I kind of got into the girl mindset. I was like, oh, let me pick from like this big ass list I could pick from, and I try to pick the ones with a comment. Someone like, you're so beautiful. Some turned into like Shakespeare and that shit. To those I was like, okay, but what the do you bring to the table? That specific guy was like, well, I bring so much that even the question is like, why would you ask me that? Or he said, you're so beautiful. I was like, thanks, I guess.
Thanks, I guess. Okay.
Something like that. And then he was like, you're welcome. Pleasure is all mine. He said, would love to get better acquainted and share some positive energy in the future, saying, I'm intrigued, would be an understatement.
And then you said, cool, thanks, but what do you bring to the table?
He was on some Kanye shit when he was like, I am the house that the table goes in. He's the house.
And then he said, I'm a quick Google search. I bring more than I could ever even try to explain over this app. To ask such a question, it should be safe to assume you bring more than the tables than just looks, correct? And then you said,
I said, that gave an ick. You assume my looks is all I bring? No, like I don't assume that. Like I'm just saying because like I want to have someone like you in my life. I didn't even answer your question.
I just looked at this other one that you just sent, because you said, oh, shopping spree at Trader Joe's is a way to win you over. This guy says, ha ha ha, will you make us all the yummy things if I pay for it?
Oh, I said, be fucking for real. I'm not gonna cook anything. Go ahead and make it while I watch you.
And he said, maybe for the first time, since I'm a good host and a gentleman, but you gotta be super nice and look hot. Haha, deal?
And then most of them, well, when I texted them, well, when are you gonna take me out on a date? I'm hungry. They're like, right now, like today. It wasn't like, oh, I'm kind of busy today, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a couple days. It was like, no, I can do it today. Like, what are you trying to do?
It's interesting hearing about men are.
No,
Let's go. So let me get this straight. You were getting basically limitless dinner offers same day in the hundreds.
No, yeah.
You only responded to the men who sent you a message
Yeah.
on Hinge, which I find interesting because you got into the head of the girl, and that was after what, a day of having it? Or
Yeah, like a day.
you already got into the, you need to show me more.
After this experience, it's like, there's literally no point of liking someone's account, like just sending a like, because you're just like another number in there.
Out of all the people that you were talking to and being a B word to, how many percentage-wise stopped talking to you versus kept trying to be nice to you even after you were disrespectful to them?
Probably like a 60-30 split. 60 kept coming back.
60
60-40, my bad. I can't math, I guess.
Now, were you surprised when men, after being mean to them, they still kept?
One was like, I kept making fun of him and stuff. He was like, you would think I would stop coming back and not keep replying to you, but I'm a grown man and I know how to stop, so I'm gonna just stay here for you. I felt kind of sick for the guys. I was like, damn, bro, like you need to get off this shit.
Now, your account got disabled.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna use it anyways.
By the end of it, how many likes did you have? It was what, 2 days?
Day and a half. It was like at 350, somewhere around there.
Holy shit. Handsome guys, mediocre guys.
A lot of them were like pretty down below average guys.
Okay. If you're a guy on these apps, you are one of 350, and that was in 2 days.
2 days.
So if I'm 1 in 350,
And you're just an average dude, you're not getting picked.
that's like you're sending a like into absolute oblivion. We kind of knew the results of the experiment, what they were gonna be. Like, obviously, a cute girl is going to get a lot of love on social media. But seeing the amount actually blew my mind.
It was kind of sad. I was just like, man, f this shit. Like, I don't want to do it.
There's a thing called the Stanford prison experiment where they had a group of people play guards and a group of people play prisoners. And they just let the guards do whatever they wanted. And when you give people power, people just abuse it. If I have complete control over someone, I'm able to just do a backflip and do this now. When you had all that attention and all the guys trying to talk to you, how did it make you feel? Did you start feeling like they were less than, or like you could just have your way with them when you were being mean to them?
Kinda, yeah. It was like so many. Even if like, oh, let's say the guys that commented on my account stopped talking to me, I could go pick from like the list of guys that just gave me a like.
I'm thinking about myself. If I could be mean to people and they still praise me, I feel like I turn into an asshole, because then you could treat anybody however you want with no repercussions.
You kind of would get like a positive reinforcement from it. Basically, like, oh, I'm mean, but they still keep coming back, so I'm gonna keep being mean.
Now, we have a special guest that's actually about to be here any minute. Let me go bring the special guest over.
All right.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Hey. Hi.
Hello.
I'm Carmina.
Oh, I'm Juan. Nice to meet you.
We obviously told Carmina what we were doing for the video to get her consent to use her photos. You had some questions for Juan that you wanted to ask him. First off, Carmina, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Have you been on Hinge? Have you been on dating apps before?
I've been on Hinge once, but it only lasted like a day or two. I just wanted to see how the dating life is on the app, but had a lot of likes, to be honest, but I just did not find anybody attractive. I would consider Instagram more like my dating app.
That's tough. Oh my God. Juan, obviously you had the experience of getting 300 some matches, likes, whatever. You're living as the girl, obviously. Clearly you're getting a lot of attention from men, I'm assuming. What is that like?
I feel like for me, men compliment me like way too much and it gets kind of overrated, that I don't appreciate it as much. It's like, oh, another guy like saying the same thing.
Have you gotten to the point where you've said mean or disrespectful stuff to them and then they keep coming back?
Oh yeah, I'll say like the most cunty ass shit, and there's been a guy in my DMs basically saying like, I want to spoil you, and I was like, all right, prove it then. He was like, oh, I'll pay you $500 to FaceTime me, and I was like, okay, $500 sounds fucking nice. I mean, who wouldn't want that? So he sends me the money, he FaceTimes me, and I just hung up.
It's an evil world we live in.
Ain't no way. You've been nothing but nice to me. You're a very nice girl when I met you. You're nice to most people, I'm assuming.
I am.
But in the context when it's a man in your DMs or a man trying to get with you, do you find yourself turning on this like, fuck off sort of energy?
I think when I can feel that that's like their kink of like sending money just cause, I do like use my power of like, you know what? I want you to send me this much money right now, but you're not gonna get anything in return.
It's an evil world we live in.
It's an evil world we live in.
So like, how could a guy stand out on Instagram? What like catches your eye?
I hate to say it, but it's your looks. Evil world we live in.
It's an evil world we live in.
Girls will say personality over looks, but it's actually looks first and then
You're not even gonna get to know the personality if it wasn't for the looks.
Thank you.
Exactly.
See,
You gotta judge the book by the cover.
Because if you're not physically attracted to them initially, you're not gonna be motivated to have a conversation with them.
So if you have an ugly face, it's like, damn, fuck.
But like, I think for, I think for
It's an evil world we live in.
I'm sure you've rejected plenty of handsome men too. You have so many options that it doesn't matter if a handsome guy comes and goes. You know there's gonna be a steady influx of more. Maybe, do you wanna be approached in person more often?
yeah.
By handsome men, not by ugly men. Because then if you're ugly, it's creepy. So do you have any questions for Juan here?
Let's say you weren't using my profile and you were using yours. How many matches do you usually get?
Over like the time I used it, it was not that many.
So how many Hinge matches did you get over the course of the weeks?
Yeah, I think I got like one or two that was like workable. I think I should leave.
It's an evil world we live in.
You got about 2.
2 matches. But how many likes do you get?
Like 3, 5.
It's an evil world we live in.
If you got 2 matches, how would you feel?
I would feel pretty shit about myself, only because there's so many people on the app, you know? Then I would just probably try to meet people in person.
What would your words of wisdom be to Juan here, who that's his reality? What's he supposed to do?
Honestly, I wouldn't give up. Sorry.
I gave up. I gave up. I gave up. I fucking gave up.
No,
Shit ain't gonna get finished.
I know it's hard to like not take it personal, obviously. My advice would be don't think that you're the most ugliest person just because you didn't get any extra matches.
I mean, I don't think I'm ugly. Like, I know I'm not Michael B. Jordan.
You are not ugly, I will tell you that.
Thank you.
You're not ugly.
It's looking kind of bleak at this point. What are we supposed to do about this? There's clearly an issue with the dating market where men are getting tossed to the side.
Like I said, I don't think you should give up. I mean, I've seen, you know, like uglier couples out there, and you're just, sometimes you can think to yourself and be like, if that person found someone, you can find someone.
It's an evil world we live in.
Now, Carmina, have you ever been rejected in your whole life?
No.
Wow. So what if a guy did reject you, like, I'm not feeling it?
I wouldn't be offended because you're the only, that's like probably one of 0.
So you're saying there's someone for everyone?
There is.
Do you think that there's someone for everyone?
Do I think someone's not gonna be single for the rest of their life? No. I feel like some people might end up single.
Usually the only people that say there's someone for everyone is girls, because there is someone for every girl.
Yeah.
But for the guys, as we've clearly seen, the only things that you can do if you're born a certain way, a certain height, whatever, you have to max out all your stats that you can max out. Income, career, charisma, all those sort of things have to be maxed out if you're lacking in, let's say, a looks department.
As a guy, you're just destined to fail so many times. Failure is part of learning. Don't take failure as a bad thing. You kind of just gotta keep going. Dating, working out, job, career, whatever it is, like, you're gonna fail. You just gotta keep pushing.
So Juan, if you're in the market for a girlfriend, maybe there's a beautiful woman in LA who's watching this who, I mean, you wanna plug your Instagram or something?
Yeah, it's I'm_Juan Yepes
Pop it up here.
somewhere.
And if any girls wanna hit him up, you're fully straight.
Straight.
Ladies, date him. He's a really nice guy. I enjoyed having a conversation with him.
So you said he's a nice guy. Mm-hmm. So why don't you date him? He's a great guy, so you could date him.
I'm free right now. Do you wanna maybe grab something? Get to know each other a little bit better.
I can just get to know you, like, in front of them.
It's an evil world we live in.
Yeah.
I thought you're...
No,
Do you want to walk him out?
I'm good.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
You too, yeah.
I mean, would you be down to get dinner? Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, man. Let me know when you get back. I can walk you out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, also, earlier about the ring, I did not need that.
Oh, yeah, no worries, man.
You're not ugly.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
I really appreciated, like, having a conversation with you.
Thank you. But, like, you said I wasn't ugly, though.
No.
Oh, you think we could, like, maybe grab something tomorrow? Like lunch or dinner?
I'm actually hanging out with my homegirl tomorrow.
Oh, no, for sure. What about, like, the weekends? You think you got plans for the weekend?
Yeah, I do.
You think I grab your, like, Instagram, though? Like, maybe I could keep in contact with you, get to know each other through that. You said you like Instagram.
I really have to go.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
no.
My ride is
It's
here.
cool.
I really need to go. But it was so nice meeting you.
Definitely.
Don't lose hope.
Yeah, I won't.
It's an evil world we live in.
I've seen, like uglier couples out there, and sometimes you can think to yourself and be like, if that person found someone, you can find someone.
Oh my goodness.